it's a team sport, but it's individualized at the moment. Everybody's doing their job. Um, and there usually was that part of me that I would, be like, man, what if I could do this and that. And right now, the position I feel like I'm in is that I can do all that. I can do that. I can take snaps and do all that. I don't want to have to carry the ball. I don't want to put it on my shoulders anymore. I'm ready to carry it if I have that opportunity to do that. And I have faith playing for us. So I guess that's all I was going to say. It's about emotion. I don't know what else what we can say.
We all got a third.
We haven't had a time issue. Yeah, and it's been, Cooper has been shallow and kind of dangerous.
Oh, you know, this motherfucker is straight for
It's the Raiders W14 and that's how they play me. And there's no way that I would be
Hey, I'm trying to listen to my TV.
out scheming and then I also know I got to scheme and like do something or I got to get something from this shit. And not to say it's not fun, but it's like I want to easy touchdowns too. I watch everybody across the league, all the wide receivers get the ball the way that they should, and if they don't, they say something about it.
Oh, I can say that. That's me.
Because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I feel like I can bring to the table and that's all I want to do. I've given up, personally sacrificed a lot of things recently. Just giving it up just because this is all I want to do. We're gonna get it right as long as I'm here. Like I don't see myself losing, and I hate losing. I don't want to be the one at the end of the career where I do well, no rings, no none of that. Like that's not why I came here to play. It's not my mo. He's still in there. Yeah, Bruce Banner got the Hulk inside of him. I got somebody good in there. It's the only way I can get myself fired up. If I sit there and try and pretend like I don't care about the situation, I'm gonna emotionally remove myself from something. And once I'm emotionally removed from something, I no longer have any kind of attachment to it. He's still down in there and he's seething. He was inside boiling like he just wanted to be let out. I don't get a chance to let him out. I gotta watch it. It's a tough question. Honestly, I love seeing the sunshine all the time. I love being in LA. I just like that atmosphere. But we're not a fan of the cold. No, I'm not. This is where I'm at. This is where I'll be at. I remember before games, I used to get butterflies. And I get butterflies. Like I was anxious. And now when I step on the field, like it's something completely different. It's not butterflies. Like it's like I want this. Like I've been waiting to get here this whole time. I feel like a caged animal. This is my 16 minutes of playtime.
Dang, that boy said some stuff right there.
they lose this game, everything that we just saw and heard is going to blow up to the 10th power. You know why? Because that's the New York, the Big Apple media. So, like I say, man, it was bad. I don't think it was a good look for that organizations, but winning does cure all. So we'll see what fares today.
Charles, what bothered you, if anything?
Well, for me, I look at Odell and I do see a passionate individual, and I disagree with Randy on this one point, is that he was asked a question. Like, it was an interview, and we always want our athletes to be truthful in what they say. We want them to get...
Not always.
We want them
Not always
well,
the best policy.
you want them... I get that. But when you sit down, if Sam, if you're sitting down and you're interviewing somebody and you ask them a question, wouldn't you love for them to be direct with you about whatever the question is that you ask?
It's great for me, just not great for you.
It may not be great for me, but why do I... Okay, so he should have just done the interview, which that could be one way to handle it as well. But he was asked the question, and he answered it as honestly as he could. And I appreciate him for that. Even though it may not, maybe you shouldn't say everything.
There you go.
But I do appreciate him sitting down and letting his emotions out, letting his feelings be known about how he feels about where he's at, whether it's sunshine or cloudy or what it is. He gave us who he was. I appreciate it.
When I played in Seattle, we had a rule. Anything you want. Protect the team. When you use words like we're getting out schemed, like, to me, that's a punch in the gut for the coaching staff. When you're asked, do the Giants have an issue at the quarterback position? You answer the question, I don't know. Like, to me, that's not protecting the team. And I like Odell a lot, but I feel like, why are we not getting attempts down the field 20 yards more? Well, because of pass protection.
Is there any legitimacy to what he's saying?
I look at it this way. First off, yeah, there is, because every single team, the number one option you have, like, you've got to stop Odell Beckham. Period. He'll ruin the game for you. So immediately you go in and you're rolling your coverage to him. That's what he's seeing. 100% of the time, they're rolling their coverage to him.
I disagree. I don't think that's true.
Oh, well, believe me, I know, because I've defended this cat before. They have nothing on the outside. The same old Giants exist. Poor offensive line play and never a complimentary receiver opposite them. And I think that's what people are seeing. Now, they got the great running back, so I thought this offense would have a chance to really turn it around. Good tight end, got an outstanding running back. But the common theme is their offensive line is still not that good. And I look at it that way. But do find a way. You have to understand what you're facing. You're getting that coverage rolled to them. You have to.
How would you feel if one of your players came out and said, we're just getting out schemed?
Believe me, no, it kills you. And you're right. You talked about a gut punch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I had a guy that
That's the worst thing you could
yeah,
get.
no, and it was funny because I had this happen to me one time. Okay, and I dropped this guy in coverage a bunch. Okay, he doesn't see the benefit of it was just about him. He's not getting sacks. He's not doing whatever.
Nothing in the big picture.
But he's missing the big picture. And
Daddy,
that's
it's
part
hot
of
up
it.
here.
Don't even worry about explaining it. He doesn't see the big picture. And it was just so frustrating to me because I'm sitting back saying, yep, you got to look at myself first and all that. But and the bad thing is this player was done. Like, he was the one. He could have played that in the Midwestern when I had him. But the thing that killed me, I had to protect the player without going out and telling the truth. I had to protect the player and the team, and that's what I
And I
think
think
Odell missed.
that's what's missing here, because he has reason to be frustrated. I don't think any of us would disagree with that. There's absolutely reason to be frustrated. But I have two concerns. One, did you go to your team and your coaches first before doing that? I don't know the answer to that. Maybe you
Clean.
unless he's just trying to rally the troops somehow with reverse
Daddy,
psychology or something.
is this room okay? Daddy, does this room look okay?
Mm-hmm. I'll pick that paper up and stuff.
Not seeing the big picture. The big picture is they're having a hard time protecting for their 30-whatever-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
And so that's why they're not having the production down the field. They're going to take some of the 7-step drops and they're like, you know what, I know Odell could get open, but, like, we can't block
I
for
think
that.
the big picture is him looking on TV and watching Sean McVay's offense and the way they're clicking and the way their receivers. I mean, every one of their receivers
other issues and things like that. And you know, hey, Gettleman's only been there 1 year. They haven't really fixed everything, but we'll see how they do, you know, moving forward.
Ownership in GM though can't be happy when you hear the question.
Boy, Odell throwing everybody under the bus.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland.
Put him on notice, man. Put him on notice,
Nashville,
Odell.
Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's
Man, just keeping it real about the offense and stuff.
Made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders.
Well, just the offense in general. He ain't getting the ball like other top receivers. The offense frustrating.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
He did. Shit.
I know he did. I know he did against the Jaguars, and then he got targeted about 12 times.
Nah, against the Jaguars, he had 10, 11 catches. He got targeted like 19. Nah, it was another game. He got me a lot of fantasy.
He finds it open.
Yeah.
Past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, strike up the band, right? They're going to lead him
Because he know he going to make the playoffs, bro. He going to play when he get ready.
Rhythm of what they're doing
He do it all the time.
He's definitely off to that great start, a 2nd straight week.
Man, send that shit with them injuries on, bro. But against people who not going to make the playoffs, bro.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
If it ain't been, if they not in the playoffs, he got 2
But
people in his division
all of them
that's
ain't,
probably
ain't
gonna
not
make the playoffs.
going to the playoffs, though, bro.
But it ain't fair that people playing their games.
And it ain't
injuries,
fair.
though.
And it ain't fair the other way either, though, Chan. It ain't fair for Fly who trying to play and he can't play because of his opponent, and then you see him with injuries on and he get an injury. That ain't fair to him.
Throwing now, Jackson.
It ain't just COVID.
That shit whack, bro.
Inside complete to Parker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Parker left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. In for the score. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Brandon, my man, just
My
one
man.
sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense.
How many losses?
What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
No, you can't do that,
It's
J5.
off by Mark Barron, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the Raiders have got him.
Touchdown. Y'all give me some
Great job
blocks.
defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
A
great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A gain of 32 that time. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
We got three. Detroit! Right there.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete.
Whoa!
He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You got a young quarterback, you know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Touchdown, Tennessee! He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
Yeah, get that paper and stuff up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go.
What
here.
the world was that?
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Evades him at the 20. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser.
What's the score?
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's hit.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Dayon Buchanan in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Found his target, it's Anderson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Will Fuller, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now the return, Rashad Green. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Go Delta. Go Delta.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun! 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 Gun!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
What?
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Gun! 3 down. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Green to bring it back. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun! 49, check 49.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Green to bring it back.
Y'all getting wins?
Turn there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald
On Fox.
in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, I'm about to see now. Go, hey, look and see what come on channel. Now just bring up the guy. Bring up the guy.
Here's Drew Kaiser now.
And go to channel 2.
Kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this.
Yeah, we got it on 16. Let's go, baby.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back.
Nigga didn't even tell me that, man.
Out come the Titans now. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
Didn't tell me that the Johns was coming on. He said something about what our local game was.
They get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Detroit! Detroit! Get on the point right here. Gun! 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 Take motion, 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 motion.
On 2nd down, Jackson. It's complete to Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey. Detroit! Detroit!
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards.
Hey, man, y'all need Chan to come in there, man. Help y'all out, man.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic
there ain't no glass
guys in the
cleaner. You
league.
got, big dog.
So even
you
though
talking
he
to Jay.
couldn't turn it into much more.
Now he'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Nah, I got a post score and a rebound.
And it's caught by Parker. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This quarterback now,
what's wrong with bitch ass
16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Church.
Again, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Man, they Call of Duty.
When it come out? It come out Tuesday? A Friday?
Yep. Come out in 3 days. Wednesday?
They Call
I don't
of
know
Duty.
if it's the 10th or the 12th.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Jackson on 1st down.
I bought it.
Oh my gosh, why you throw the ball away that way? That was stupid.
Call of Duty go hard this time. Man.
So with
Yeah, I showed you the battle royale. The battle royale go hard.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Y'all don't play zombies, but boy, when you learn how to play zombies, that shit's so fun.
Right there. It's good.
You said zombies is in the smoke, right? In the storm on there?
Nah, they threw out the game too. They just in regular buildings, bro.
It's in the game.
Throughout that mode?
Yeah, they just in the building.
Oh wow. That's kind of dope. You go in the building and it might be some zombies in there.
Touchback is at Sales
Yeah.
over the end line.
And you got to go in there and clear them out.
Set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they start the second half with Johnson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
To throw on 2nd down, Jackson. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Oh, yeah, I got that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Keep 15. Gun!
Jackson now. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Y'all hard on Tony, man. Tony.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Come on, man. Step up. Let's rock. Let's go. Right here, Clarence.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, never mind. Kick me out.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside
Put him
the
in
20
there.
before he's brought
70.
down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hold on, man. Kick me out,
pretty
bro.
good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Hey, man, that Remy Ma, not Remy Ma, but the other girl, she go hard on her.
Detroit!
Inside the red
Don't
zone.
call my line. Don't call my line. If you ain't talking checks.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken
Make
plays
me
you can't account for
wanna-
him.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Outstanding.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll come out in the pistol. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Green 39! Green 39! Where you at?
Yeah, keep kicking me out too, bro.
Lucky 56!
Jackson now looking to throw on second down. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Green to bring it back. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the ball. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
We got it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, watch number 5. 20.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You need to explain that to him.
It's on the ground, and that might be Titan football. It is. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
I know that they had a game scheduled for after the fight last night.
Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Gun! 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 Cut!
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They give him a gain of 37.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play.
Yeah, I'm about to play H1, bro. I keep kicking me out.
I'm about to play that bull.
Man, shut your...
From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets in.
Get big in that hole.
Tennessee. David Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Extra point attempt to follow here. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Hey, y'all put it on 16 for me.
Out only about a yard up to the 32.
You don't even like
quick
that.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Conor McGregor ain't in no shape, bro.
Will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Not right now. Maybe, yeah.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to a tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
He practiced that.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, man, he's supposed to kick that off.
And it falls incomplete. He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long. If it was me, I'd say he could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Awards Show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why, because he takes the ball away, because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all of that. Add it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
You trying to run
10
part?
yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You trying to catch some of that football game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
back now in Nashville.
That's Jay talking to you.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Jay, where you been, man?
Snapper! All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Why you say it like that?
Throwing on first down. It's
How old are you?
He's got Fuller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
No
7
way.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I was about to clown. Man, I don't do
What's the
that,
toughest
bro.
route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a
Boy,
good receiver.
nah,
that
it
makes
ain't
things
me.
very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders,
Whatever you choose.
using guys almost as screens
Whatever
in
you
order to get
choose,
open,
Mike.
that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw
What
is
you doing?
Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he slips up past
That's
the
where he is.
45 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first
Looking
down
like
here.
a Christmas tree.
Detroit! Detroit!
Man, who that? Barbecue.
Gun!
Jackson on first down.
Oh, I missed you.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one
Man,
away.
my first job was at
Now that'll bring
KFC.
up second down.
Oh, you worked at KFC?
You ain't no hustler like us.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Jackson going to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his
Wait, where you
tight
worked
end.
at, Sonic?
And he'll get it into enemy
Nah, I
territory
worked
just
at
across midfield at the
Food John when I
49.
had a job.
Yeah,
Well,
food.
the strategy
Oh, you
was
had
evident
the
there.
house
Get
nigga
it to your
job.
tight end.
Then
and
I
make
worked
it a
at
one-on-one
movie
play with a
gallery.
cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic?
Food
and making a
John,
really nice
you had
tackle.
a light
Last
skin
catch
all
did
the
get
time.
3, but they're
I tell
still
you.
left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more.
Terrible throw.
Incomplete. The
What?
contact made the ball roam free.
Terrible
Brings up
throw.
4th down. Fourth quarter, you've
So
got
I'd be
the
up
big
by
lead.
40,
If
acting
you're
like he
coaching
down like
Charles,
20,
Are
I
you still
swear.
taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little
Man,
more
the score ain't got
concerned
nothing
with
to do
running
with
some
how I
clock
be
and
feeling
making
about
sure
what's
you're taking
going on
care
out
of the
here.
lead, because you keep flinging it around. You throw a
Okay, my
couple
bad,
picks,
bro.
you can put
Nigga
My
made a
bad.
terrible throw, man. Nigga wide open. He threw it behind him.
4th down, here's Jackson. Now they can't bring him down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they do finally get him.
2K
But he
working?
makes it all the way to the 6. Wow, first
You
and
like
goal,
2K
and
now?
defensively, all they can do is shake their
Not
heads.
really.
Not
I
only did
just
they
played
allow
the
the
job.
conversion, but a big play as
Okay.
well.
I was gonna say don't attack me. I was just asking.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside
He
the
scored
5.
already?
Detroit! Detroit!
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Corey Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
I can't go for that. I can't go for that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Hey, what local games you got over there, D. Frank? You ain't tell me the Giants was on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nigga lost, man.
Yeah, man. Nigga,
And
dude
this will
asked him
not
was
be
he gonna be ready
returned. It's
last
out of
night,
the
and he
back
didn't
of the end
respond to
zone for
him.
a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
I see that now. Niggas weak, though.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Throwing deep for Galladay. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
What game y'all playing?
Depending on their positioning, where you are on the field.
What game y'all been playing?
Responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Hunter?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
What game?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll return punts now?
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
What?
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Now hit, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for defensive player of the year, I think you use him as exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
That's going to go
as a loss of 2, and it'll be
2nd down.
Boy, them garlic Parmesan wings, good God.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Gun.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
That's a lie. This game.
We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit!
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Come shoot with me, Swag.
They try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And his kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
oh,
we'll get better as we go forward.
They didn't give it to me.
Take a shot to start the drive, but
get your feet down, boy.
Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Gotta keep practicing. You can get it. You need a what?
The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Here, you put it in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Buying time to his left. Steps away to his left. He's got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You be on it.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
How many wins?
Gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Yeah.
Allows them to play
Solo.
with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans,
yes,
the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they can ill afford to drop too many more.
Play what? Squads or duos?
I'll hop on there with you.
And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
Yeah, I'll hop on.
That'll do it for us.
I'm
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks for
your time as well.
We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
H1.